See that down the left-hand side we've added icons. These icons match the different menus of the application, and now you'll be able to move back and forth easily between those different areas. We've made some significant changes to the compliance section. We've expanded it a lot so that now you can add your own sections and subsections to that simply by clicking on this Add New, giving a section name, and adding the different subsection names you want. And then in each one of those subsections, you'll be able to add your own questions. If I drill down into one of these, let's take IT use and security, for instance, and we'll just look at the use of IT. As I load this, you might have seen as I whipped through that last page that now for each section and subsection you're able to assign responsible people. There'll be a drop-down list of the available people, or you'll be able to add a new user. When you add a user, they'll receive an email where they can set up their username and password, and then any actions that they do will be logged in the system, so you have a more thorough audit trail. For any given item, you're able to assign an individual, add one if they're not there, set a due date, set a review period, and then that individual is able to come in. They'll only see the tasks assigned to them or the sections assigned to them, and they can mark it through for completion. The other thing you'll notice is that there's a icon here. In some cases it's gray, in some cases it's darkened in. If it's darkened in, that means there's notes against it. Anytime there's a change or update, there'll be a log stored against it. You're also able to come in and add free-form notes, or you're able to upload documents against a given item too. So you're able to have a full compliance area. We've made that much more thorough. When any of these due dates come, the individuals will receive notifications prior to that. They'll also see the notifications up here. The other thing is that within the reports, the records of processing activities, the security and technical organizational measures, the TOMs, that are in place in the records of processing activities are now pre-populated by us based upon the responses to the IT information use and security sections. You can come in and edit that in the governance section, where you'll see this area, technical and organizational securities. It'll be pre-populated based upon what areas you've checked. We've made that relatively generic but definite enough, and then you can come in and change those. The last thing we added, which is the most exciting, I think, is a dashboard. So if I click on this, the dashboard gives you oversight of where you are. So you can see by the responsible people where they stand in terms of their tasks, and you can set the time frame you want to look in, and also see what tasks you maybe don't have assigned. So these are responsible people, and these are the number of tasks that they haven't assigned. These are the tasks that they have assigned. You're also able to go in and see it by task owner. As you change the date, it'll change the information, so it's all quite relevant, and you're able to see it by section as well, and what's assigned and unassigned, and what the time frames are that you're looking at. You'll also see, if you scroll down, that we provide some oversight in terms of processors, the number, the signed contracts, what the statuses are. The same for data sharing agreements, where you're progressing in your data mapping, where you're progressing in your overall governance of policies and notices that need to be implemented, where you stand on your subject access query requests, and where you stand on any of your breach statuses. So this gives you an overall snapshot to help you manage your program a little better.